What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Andrew. This is Aggie. We're here at Nexus Jiu-Jitsu in Folsom. And today, we're going to look at some combos. Very simple, two-part combos. From the close guard, entering into an attack, and using that to transition to triangles. We're going to go K-guard to triangle, hip bump sweep to triangle, and armbar to triangle. These motions are very tried and true. They work at all levels because it's a push-pull sequence. It's look over here, I'm attacking over here, or look over here, my goal is actually over here. That doesn't mean that the attacks you're getting into are fake and haphazard. You want the K-guard to be a real entry. You want the armbar to be a real attack. You want the hip bump sweep to be a real potential sweep. So you get the right reactions, okay? Again, I want these attacks to throw them off, get them worried about something, and I can attack something that they're not paying attention to. When you are fighting white belts, blue belts, or when you are a white belt, blue belt, even some purple belts, a lot of times an attack works. I go for an armbar, I get an armbar. When you start to get to higher level blue belts, higher level purple belts, decent brown belts, and normal black belts, it just doesn't work that way. It has to be setups, it has to be attack sequences, it has to be a process, a push-pull process. I go for this, you defend this in a measurable, predictable way. I know this will be open, so I go for that. You defend that in a measurable, predictable way. Boom, 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 until I get my attack. So this is gonna be one of those videos where you can see very simple, very straightforward combos that can lead you into good options, good attacks, and good submission potential. So let's get right into it. Again, K-guard to triangle, hip bump sweep to triangle, armbar to triangle, all from close guard, all right? All right, so getting started, we're gonna be looking at K-guard to triangle sequence. I've been talking to some of my MMA students we actually have some big news coming up real soon, which is awesome, I can't wait. But we've talked about getting stuck on bottom and guard and trying to find ways of getting out of this position. Obviously in MMA, this isn't great for me, right? Closed guard in general in grappling is considered neutral unless I can create a flank. In MMA, that is not the case because she can punch my face off, right? So she's going for punches. I can be way better than her technically, but if she can blast me, it's not gonna matter, right? So I have to have ways of creating angles and escape routes and options for sweeps and things of that nature. Even in pure jiu-jitsu, if I'm here and I'm just trying to go for the conventional stuff, it might be hard against somebody at my level. So I want to create these options to enter legs and get reactions, okay? So what I really like to do, I'll get the hands on the mat, kind of pull them forward, and I scoop the leg. Whatever side I'm scooping, I'm going to bring that knee inside their thigh to go for my K-guard, right? So I'm scooping the leg, bringing that knee inside, and looking to hold their knee to me, right? This is a really good position. And now from here, I could get this knee inside, push them away, start entering legs, etc. Sometimes what people will do is they'll post this hand on the mat so I can't push them away. And that allows me to bring this knee through and shoot right into my triangles, right? So that's what I'm looking to do. So again, I'm here, I'm kind of creating this angle. I'm gonna bring this knee inside, and now I'm just gonna shoot my hips forward and catch my triangle position. So I shoot into this triangle position, and now from here, it's not that hard to go into attacks. I can go into straight armbar attacks, and I can go into my triangle finishes. If I wanna go all the way to triangle, it's on this side, right? So I have to start working to close off this angle, maybe holding the head, getting square, hips up, past the arm, controlling my shin so I can create my angle. What's really important here, I talk about this in all of my triangle videos. The angle you create to do your triangle is only to get this shoulder out of the lock. I can't lock a triangle when you can see this shoulder. It's just not going to choke them. So when I'm here, I create this angle, look what I do with my knee. Touch it to the top of the shoulder, pushing it down, and now when I lock, you can't even see the shoulder. This is how you're gonna finish good, tough, big, strong, educated people, right? So again, I'm pinching, locking, squeezing for the finish, right? So from a little different angle, okay, again, I'm gonna look for that K-guard entry, playing here, coming through, bringing my knee inside, and looking to enter into that K-guard, right? For some reason, maybe I'm not feeling the K-guard, maybe it's not there. I bring this knee through and inside her arm. Now I can push that shoulder away, pummel my leg through, and shoot my legs up to catch them in my trap triangle. Now from here, I can release the leg. Maybe I catch this straight arm bar. Maybe they drop that elbow, so I lose that. Okay, I start controlling the head, hip escaping out, making sure to get their arm across. Control my shin, angle, take their shoulder out of the lock, lock that up, and get my finish. I love this sequence because it's upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. The first and main dilemma you should learn is lower body, upper body, upper body, lower body. If I attack lower body, they start bringing the lower body away, or defending lower body, upper body always stays. If I'm attacking the upper body, they're pulling the upper body away and defending upper body, the lower body's there. So I'm going down and up and down constantly. So it's a really good sequence, really good dilemma. Add it in, it'll give you options from closed guard that most people maybe aren't gonna be ready for, right? All right, so that's one good option. Now another option that I like to play is a variation of the hip bump sweep. This variation is gonna be me knowing that I wanna go to the triangle. Okay? It's me with the foresight that I'm trying to get to triangle. If I'm gonna do a real hip bump sweep, I get their hands on the mat, I fake to one side, build up on the other, and I hold the elbow here so that I can sweep them. But from here, it's actually really hard to enter into the triangle because I'm cheated to this side. If I know that I want to go triangle, when I come up for the hip bump sweep, I go around their head with my arm, not around their arm, right? So at this situation, I know I want triangle. I know I want the triangle option. I go here, I come up, and I hug the head like this. And now I still do the hip bump sweep motion because that's going to take their hand out and away, and they're going to post. So I try to knock them down here. Now I know that they're very heavy on this arm so that they're staying built up. I can't just take my lower leg out and try to go triangle because I fall. What I need to make sure I do first is bring this leg over the top and hold my hips up using this leg. See how that's picking my hips up, right? So I break them down here, I work up, boom, coming into my hip bump sweep, trying to kick them over, and then I bring this leg high over their back. That holds my hips off the mat as I draw this leg out and drop into my trap triangle. So now that I'm in my trap triangle, everything else applies. Hips up, cross the arm, grab my shin, create my angle, take the shoulder out of the lock, boom, there's my submission. Again, when I'm going for the hip bump sweep to triangle, I know I want triangle. I'm gonna keep their head in that, inside the hip bump sweep. This leg needs to go up over their shoulders to keep my hips suspended above the ground so I can free the bottom leg and shoot my triangle. So again, playing here, working to the side, using momentum to build up. So I can be on my elbow or I can be all the way up on my hand. It doesn't really matter. I try the hip bump, right? And that gets them to post. Now her hand is heavy. She's strong on this hand. I bring this leg up high. So now I can suspend my hips off of her, drawing my bottom leg out and shooting into this triangle. Now there's other attacks, obviously, I can get into here, more as things of that nature, punch, chokes, whatever. But I want to go to the triangle, right? So the hips come up, arm passes, controlling, holding my shin, foot on the hip, angle, 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 taking the shoulder out of the lock, boom. And there is my finish. Really good combo. I do it to a lot of people. Super effective. Jiu-Jitsu 101. Make them worried about the sweep. They post. You're free to take that lower leg out, shoot your triangle. Bada bing, bada boom. Right? Last option. All right. Last option that we're going to look at is armbar to triangle combo. As some of you know, there's a holy trinity. 3. Armbar, triangle, omoplata. They all work together seamlessly. Great bedfellows, right? If they pull their arm out, usually you have triangle, omoplata. If they're defending omoplata, they might be turning into you, triangles and armbars. If they're defending triangle, armbars and omoplatas. They all play really well into each other. So I'm going to go for my top lock, my conventional armbar. They're going to pull their elbow out, and I'm going to show you guys a little trick on how you can maintain the position so we can find those triangles. Okay? So here, breaking her down, coming here, climbing up into top lock, and now I'm scooping to create my angle for the armbar. As I go over for my armbar, I feel them rip that elbow out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get very heavy with my legs, and this head side hand is going to reach to the nape of their neck, the top of their neck here. I'm going to hold this down. Okay? From here, I'm going to pull this into my hamstring. So I'm pressing into her neck with my leg here, and I'm pulling her head here. So I'm creating a push-pull tension. So she gets really stuck there, right? From here, I'm pulling, pushing, and it's not comfortable. If you ask her, it's really uncomfortable, sorry. And now I'm gonna shave her head. Look, shave, shave, shave. As I'm pulling in, boom. There's my lock. Right away, and go into breaks, hips up, cross the arm, and now we rinse and repeat everything that we've been doing the whole video. One more angle.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
One more angle. All right, so again, for that armbar to triangle sequence, breaking them down, finding that top lock position. Okay, this is my staging position for all my armbars from close guard. Scooping, angle, looking to go over the head, and that arm gets pulled out. Right away, I'm pinching down and grabbing. Boom. I'm pulling with this hand, pulling. I'm kicking with this leg, here. I open my leg slowly to shave their head. I don't want to do this. That's too much space. I'm going to be real mean, slow, methodical here. Shaving their head. Whoa. Locking. You can see she's very happy about this.
I hate this so much.
I break. I cross over. Pass the arm. Grab the shin. Create my angle. Block the shoulder. Lock. Finish. Boom. All right. So there you have it. A little video of combos into our triangles. Very simple, just 2 steps. We go for an attack, we go for the triangle, right? Really easy combos that I've been using since probably blue belt, maybe some of them white belt, right? You go for K-guard, they're defending, or they're heavy with the legs, or you can't get your angle. Every now and then you can pummel that leg inside and shoot your triangles. Really, really good attack. If you can't get that arm free, sometimes you can shoot right into arm bars as well from that same exact position. If you're looking for those hip bump sweeps and you know that they're going to post, you know that they're going to be difficult from there, or you've been shooting hip bump sweeps regularly and they're trying to defend, you can just gather the head inside the hip bump sweep, trick them a little bit, make them post, use that top leg to hover your hips so you can clear the bottom leg, triangle. And lastly, we were looking at regular cross arm bars from closed guard. When they rip that bottom arm out, that primary arm, Hold that neck. It's a really strong grip. Obviously in no gi, especially if it's gi, I might hold the collar or the back of the gi. But generally I just grab the same grips, no gi and gi. In no gi and MMA, there's nothing to grab but handles on their body. Grab that. Now this is a strong grip right here. You just grab onto that neck, pull it in, right? And they're really stuck there with that opposing force. Shave the head. Don't make a big motion. Shave that head, lock into your triangle. Bada bing, bada boom. You're winning. Remember, with your triangles, create that angle and take their shoulder out of the lock. I like to push it away with my knee. That helps create even more angle. Now their shoulder's out of the lock. Doesn't matter how big and strong they are. My legs versus their neck wins every time. Right? Try it out. Let me know how it goes. If you want to see anything in the future, throw it down in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, join the team. I'm going to ADCC and probably the CGI, Craig Jones Invitational in August. If you guys see me there and you want to say hi, come say hi. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, go try it. Let me know how it goes.